I contacted you. I even contacted a Chinese guy who came here too, but yeah, he didn't convince us.
Today we're here in Monterrey. We came to talk with one of our clients, Uggo Racca, who bought a FORZA Goliath 3x6 meters. We want to know how his experience has been with FORZA Laser. I imagine that like any customer, when you were searching for this type of equipment, you came across other quotes.
Well, yeah, I searched. I found a lot of Chinese products, but in the end I said no. That didn't convince me. I've heard a lot of horror stories, not just bad stories. Horror stories.
Horror stories.
Horror stories. And then you came along and convinced me, because the machine is assembled partly in Ecuador, partly here in Mexico, and many of the components are European. In the end, I went to visit a company in Torreon, and I really liked the machine.
Oh, so you saw the cutting before buying?
Yes, I saw the cutting, and to be honest, that's what convinced me. For very thick materials, we already have plasma, of course. But for thicknesses up to 1 inch, which is what we usually work with using the laser, the precision means there's no need for machining anymore. Some faces don't even get touched anymore. We don't have to machine the holes either. Before, even using plasma, we had to fix the holes afterward because they didn't come out right. Now, with the laser, the edges are so clean it looks like it's already been machined. The holes are very precise, very, very precise.
Yes, almost mirror finish, right?
Yes, mirror finish. And you can't get that kind of cut with plasma.
That's right, Hugo. That's right. And Mario, tell us, what kinds of processes are you looking to automate now that you have the laser installed and running here? What would you say is the main goal you're aiming to achieve with this technology in place?
We want to optimize the process, like Hugo said. A lot of the pieces we make used to be sent out for machining. So this is savings for us. It's about optimizing and avoiding that extra cost. Many of the plasma cut pieces still had to be machined because the finish wasn't good enough. Now, with the laser cutting, we've slowly started to cut, manufacture, and assemble right here, all in-house. That helps us streamline the whole process.
Excellent. So it's really about optimization.
Yeah, especially because we use a lot of base plates, plates for foundation work, and equipment that needs anchoring. Before, with plasma, the cutting quality and finish were really poor. Now that's no longer an issue. It saves us time because we cut it here. And the quality has jumped from just okay to excellent. And, well, that's just with this.
What would you say are the indicators that make you say, yes, go with laser cutting? You try to calculate the return on investment.
Yes. The return is one of the first things you think about when buying a machine like this. And you recover it, not just over time, but pretty quickly by saving a lot on labor and on other equipment you'd normally need just to fix cuts that didn't come out right. With this, you save a lot of money. And besides all that, the cutting speed is way faster than what you get with plasma. You can really feel the difference in productivity. Also, with the laser, there are holes you'd never even imagined doing before. Clean, sharp, consistent, and with tolerances up to 0.15 millimeters. So, right now, we don't have the compressor for cutting thinner materials, but we already bought it, got it installed, it's ready to go. We even removed the nitrogen tanks. They're super expensive, honestly, and with the 20 bar compressor now running, the cutting quality is even better than before. Much better. Especially considering that we work in automation, building things like sensor mounts, photo eye brackets, detailed, tiny parts, really small components. And at that pressure, the finish we're getting is just excellent.
A huge difference.
And finally, Hugo, since everything is digital now, there aren't that many in-person purchases anymore. How did you first hear about us?
Honestly, on Facebook. I saw yours, I saw the Chinese ones. They're still messaging me, even now, after I bought. It was all on Facebook. Yeah, I contacted you, and I even contacted a Chinese supplier. He came here too, but no, he didn't convince us. No, he didn't convince us.
So the Chinese came all the way here to give you the...
Yep, yeah. Another issue is when you buy from over there, you're the one who has to go all the way, make sure they actually load the machine into the container. And I've heard horror stories. I know them.
So Hugo, if you can summarize briefly, from the moment the sale started, how has your experience with FORZA Laser been?
Everything went perfectly well. We made the contract, everything was clearly stated, well explained. Payment was made exactly as agreed, no surprises. You sent the machine right on schedule and even came beforehand for a site visit to check what the installation would need, what space, what setup, how everything had to be prepared. I was very satisfied. No problem at all recommending you.
Thank you. And Mario, you received training from one of our engineers. Can you tell us briefly how that went?
Everything went well. Topics like operation and maintenance, positive. Everything was in order, very clear. Right now, both the design guys and the ones operating the machine, we're all satisfied with the equipment.
Thank you both very much. Really, thank you again. I want to reiterate our commitment. We'll be right here with you until your machine is running 24/7. Thanks for your time. Congratulations on your growing company. We wish you all the best. And to all our friends on YouTube, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. See you soon. Bye-bye.